Hey everyone, and welcome back to News to the Science, where we discuss comics, movies, games, and more. My name is Ronnie, and today I want to talk about Lion Jim Ryan, as you may all know him to be. But whatever you may think of him, actually, Jim Ryan has come forward and spoke a little bit about Marvel Spider-Man 2 and how this is an exclusive and they don't have the burden of adapting or at least developing an actual copy of the game for the PS4. And it's a very small little summary here, and I'm going to go over it in just a bit. But before I do that, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and click on the bell notifications so y'all don't miss anything. I post videos here on the daily, and I do live streams from time to time. I will be also live streaming the PlayStation Showcase that's coming up on the 24th at 4 p.m. Eastern Time, 1 p.m. Pacific Time. So be sure to tune into that, subscribe, and click on that bell notification so you don't miss the live stream. That's coming up on the 24th, once again, at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific Time. So definitely tune into that. So let's go ahead and tune into the article here from Games Radar. PlayStation boss says Marvel Spider-Man 2 was made with no compromises as a PS5 exclusive. And that's extremely reassuring and of course relieving to hear, because some people were actually worried at the very beginning. But it's high time that PlayStation starts to develop exclusives to the PS5, because for the past almost 3 years now that the console has been out, we've been getting a lot of cross-gen, and it's kind of disappointing because to this day, we don't really have a lot of games exclusive to the PS5. It's not until like maybe the second half of the console generation that we might start getting only PS5 exclusives. I think Sony needs to stop developing games for the PS4 already, because the PS4 is already a very old console. It's already about a decade old. And for them to be continuing to keep making cross-gen games, what's the point of owning a PS5? But that's my rant aside. Let's go ahead and talk about what Jim Ryan has to say about Marvel Spider-Man 2. And let me tell you, it's really good news to read. So Marvel Spider-Man 2 will have no compromises because it is a PS5 exclusive game, like I mentioned in the beginning. That's according to the head of PlayStation, Jim Ryan, speaking to Japanese outlet Famitsu in a new interview. Ryan says developer Insomniac has made no compromises, quote unquote, with Marvel Spider-Man 2 because it's a new gen exclusive game for the PS5 consoles. As such, Ryan says Insomniac has been maximizing the new technical capabilities of the PS5 without being burdened by developing for the PS4 at the same time. Such was the case with Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales in 2020. Even though that game did look gorgeous for the PS5, I gotta say, I wouldn't have noticed if they didn't say anything. But moving on, which debuted on the PS5 as a day one launch title, but also came to the PS4 consoles at the same exact time. Finally, Ryan reveals he's received some impressive feedback surrounding Marvel Spider-Man 2. The PlayStation head talks up the visual of Insomniac's sequel as being, quote unquote, beautiful, and that the final result of their long development process is truly, quote unquote, impressive. This will be a relief for PlayStation fans who's had very little information to go on surrounding Marvel Spider-Man 2, tell me about it, since it was announced in 2020. That could all change next week though, when Sony hosts an hour-long blockbuster PlayStation showcase for upcoming PS5 and PSVR 2 games. After more than 2 years of radio silence from the developer Insomniac on their sequel, a lot of people out there will be desperate for Marvel Spider-Man 2, including myself of course, to make an appearance next Wednesday. Sony recently reiterated that Spider-Man 2 would release this year, so at least we know we'll be playing the sequel in a matter of months. Check out our full upcoming PS5 games guide for a look ahead at the other exclusives in the pipeline for the console. This is really exciting, and I don't know about you guys, but if you follow me on Twitter, I am getting tired of using one specific GIF of Marvel Spider-Man 2. It's that GIF where both Peter Parker Spider-Man and Miles Morales Spider-Man are just like in front of an alleyway looking into the alley, the dark alley, and then Venom appears. Yeah, that one. Yeah, I've been using that GIF for about almost 2 years now. And also, again, if you do follow me on Twitter, every single day I make it my mission to keep posting that exact GIF of Marvel Spider-Man 2 until the game releases. And I'm still doing that. Yes, every single day I am doing that. And I've been keeping it up for almost 2 years. Pause. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. This is really exciting to hear from Jim Lion Crying Ryan talking about how there were no compromises developing Marvel Spider-Man 2 and that it's a PS5 exclusive. That's not news, but at least he reiterated that and he reassured us that this will be a full-fledged PS5 exclusive. I wonder how long it'll be before it hits the PC, because I'm sure that game's going to look gorgeous for PC. But until then, let's focus on the now and what's coming, and that is Marvel Spider-Man 2 coming to PS5. Anyways, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for tuning in at this time. If you are new to the channel, be sure to like, comment, and of course, subscribe so you can stay up to the latest with Marvel Spider-Man 2 updates and of course, Marvel updates as well, like MCU movies and shows and whatnot. Once again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next comic panel.
Will one of you finally give me what I desire?
PlayStation